Hey
Ladies
everybody.
and
Okay.
jellyfish, welcome back to Jimbo VR. And today, of course, can you guess? We're with the legendary Whisper DCS.
Look over at me. Let me see your pretty face. You're in the Wizzo seat?
I already am. But today, we're going to be doing a sortie that he's designed for us here with the F-4 Phantoms. This is
Yep.
going to be something a little bit more unique than what we normally do because we're going to be implementing missiles from the Phantom here. So go ahead and explain to the salacious viewers
All
what they
right.
have in store for them.
So it's 2013 Operation Inherent Resolve. Greeks supporting that. We are on the island of Cyprus, specifically at Paphos Airport/Airbase, in our F-4 Phantoms. We'll pretend that they're the upgraded ones that Greece has. Not the point. There is a dam in Syria, north of, I forget, east of Aleppo, that we're going to be flying to. It has been occupied by hostile forces that we don't want to be occupying this dam anymore. At present, there isn't a very large force occupying it, but they have set up roadblocks and things, so we are going to go and eliminate the most important targets, so tanks and any possible AAA or larger caliber weapons. And we're going to do that with our Mavericks. We each have two IR-guided Mavericks, and if need be, then we can do a little bit of strafing to clean up any last targets, but we want to make sure we get anything that can damage us first.
Yeah, that's the highest priority.
Yeah. Total length of the flight's round trip is about 620 miles approximately. We have 3 drop tanks in addition to our Mavericks, as well as 2 Sparrows. We did not want to fly in the coastal region of Syria because that would involve us being within range of Russian SA-10 site at Bashar al-Assad Air Base, and we're likely to be intercepted by them. So we are going to be flying.
Yeah, we don't want to be into their airspace.
No, so we're going to be flying into Syrian airspace anyway, but we are going to be flying through Turkish airspace initially. The Turkish government has been informed of our mission and this flight, but it is likely that will be intercepted anyway, because they're not going to want us to just fly through their airspace in combat aircraft without them intercepting us. So there's a possibility of that. We'll see if that happens, though. We're not to engage them, obviously. They are...
But they were informed of our sortie, so they know
is
of our
true.
intentions to fly over their mission.
Yep, and
Or to fly
timetables and
over their
everything for
airspace.
that, so there's a good chance that we will be intercepted, and will be...
Alright, well, I'm hoping that we don't. But we're going to see.
Gas is here now.
Although, is that just the Turkish airspace that will intercept us? Or is that any other airspace?
Gas, how did you fix your audio yesterday? Because it's horrendous again.
What?
Why is your audio so bad again?
No, I'm just muting Gas for the stream. If his audio is gonna sound like that, I'm just gonna mute him.
I had to turn...
I hate to say it.
Gas, my volume for you is at like 140%. So you just yelled. I'm like explaining what we're gonna do, and then you just start screaming in my ear.
My apologies.
Alright, so we're gonna get started up here.
Okay.
Let me do my homework.
We got a slot in the thing in the server here if you want to fly with us.
I just said I have a key out to do my homework.
Important.
Yep.
Yeah.
Our electric power generators on. Comms check.
Loud and clear. What alignment do you want? You got it. Stored heading it is.
Okay, source, connect to right engine.
Roger.
We're just gonna do our standard startup, and remember to wait for your alignment, Jimbo.
Yeah, well.
And connected on the right.
He's asking which alignment do I want, so
Heading
we'll just
memory.
get heading.
Alright, it's gonna get loud here, viewers. So
Yep, done.
10%. Light off. lights on.
Alright, gotta get your exterior lights on. Taxi light on when ready for departure.
Yep, done. Roger.
Nice right engine coming
Connected on the
up.
left.
I want to check where B2521.
To the left. Left engine spinning. Oxygen coming on. Anti-skip is spinning. Set your stability augmentation systems. Ladies and gentlemen, just tuning in, definitely join the Discord that we got pinned in the description. We would love to have you guys be a part of the community and give us a vote on what type of stories and aircrafts that we should do in the future. You can also harass gas turbine with pictures of Mr. Tree. Either might occur.
I'm gonna take a toothbrush. I mean a paintbrush.
Basically, waiting for the alignment to complete, so our navigation and our weapon systems can be pinpoint accurate.
Oh my god.
Should probably turn off my CDAC.
Ready.
There we go.
Okay, partial deflection.
Turn on the RWR. Just make sure you don't forget about that.
Slats are out.
Yeah, I always leave it off because Jester will turn it on by himself, and he does that at the end of the alignment. So
Alignment completed. You can go primary tank now. Ready to taxi.
So, want me to just turn it back off or just leave it on?
just leave it on. It's all good.
Ready. Snap up.
Alright.
Snap down. Roll right. Roll left.
I feel like I disconnect the air and the electricity now.
Rudder left.
The air haze is coming off and the electrical power coming off. Alignment completed. Just the left. Alright, bro, copy, you're ready to go. Alright, taxi lights on, I'll follow. Do we have a runway?
Yep, hold on. I'm just gonna finish up my last couple of checks.
Okay, no problem. Take your time.
picture with us and the chicken.
Frequency is 252 100.
Real talks out. Talk now.
25210. 25210. 2/RG.
Just about that. Alright, perfect. Alright, slash flaps down.
Slash and flaps. Flaps coming down.
Stack trim, 1 3 units nose down.
So we planning to go downtown.
Flaps indicating down. Snap trim is indicating down now. Radar's off. Does it? I guess it turns on.
Yeah. I'm going to set my constant wave to standby. And I'm going to set my IFF to 1.
Where's IFF?
Right, it was panel just after the radio.
IFF is now on more.
And put your cannon down. There we go, now
Put down.
here. Alright, let's see. Anti-skids on, external transfer. Check my compass setting in the second preheat. I'm gonna disregard that. IFFs.
Canopy down and locked, lights out, and stripes aligned.
Canopy, slats, flats, controls, bob, alright. Are we gonna do a form takeoff or are we gonna wait?
Yes.
Assuming that's yes to the former.
You know.
I'm gonna gun it, so if you stay with me, then cool. If not, then...
Okay.
Alright, well, I'm gonna adjust my heading. I'm not rolling yet. 2-9, exactly.
Engine good, airspeed off the bed. knots.
With you.
Okay, 100 knots.
A1 gear up.
Gears moving.
Flaps up. Yeah, that was formation. That was a good takeoff. Hearing a ticking noise.
Oh.
Guess, how's your homework going?
Oh.
Which is studying.
1 plus 2.
That's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting.
And it just says first airframe I worked on back in the 80s. That's 6 fuck, dude. I wish I could have gone to see a Phantom fly, but I'm a phobitus and I'm too young.
That's pretty humbling. Got to work on the mightiness of the Phantom back in the day. Back in its heyday. Alright, I'm arming my weapons now, switching.
We got time. Yeah, so you like using a typewriter or something?
No, I don't own those, silly.
Dude, it sounds so loud though.
So, what did you do last night to fix your microphone? So bad.
Yeah, dude, you need to do
fix
something to
it?
fix your mic, because we're trying to get you on the screen
Yeah, you
without
did
just
something
muting
and then it was good. It was so bad.
I don't even remember if I did anything.
absolutely driving me freaking crazy.
What?
I said whatever's going down with this mic today is driving me insane.
It's a bit, I don't know.
It's just background noise is the worst thing. It's constant. It's just so distorted. It's like you have pitched the gain up so high.
I don't even know what gain is.
It's kind of like how sensitive the microphone is, I think.
Yeah, that's what gain does.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna increase our climb here a bit. We want to get to our cruising altitude shortly.
Well, I mean, we could summon the tanker if necessary. Huh?
No.
What do you mean, no?
What do I mean?
I mean, what do you mean? I mean, what do you mean? What do I mean? You mean?
Why are you always so worried about fuel? I did this so easily when I tested it, and I had so much fuel. We have 20,000 pounds of fuel. You don't have to worry about it.
I'm tweaking, bro.
Just make sure you have your outboard external tank selected first.
What?
Left horizontal panel, as always, in the fuel system.
Oh, and it's up. Yeah, I know. It's just up.
Yes.
I know,
And then once
I played
just
with you,
monitor
bro. I
your
remember
fuel
this.
gauge.
Uh-huh.
And then once
Explain it to me like I'm two.
because you see it go down and then it'll fill back up because it takes fuel from the drop tanks.
I don't understand. That doesn't sound like Google Gaga to me.
And then once
you
it
can't say that.
stops doing that, then we'll switch to our other tank.
We have a friendly 5 o'clock.
In English whisper.
I'm gonna have to think about how I can make this be simpler.
I honestly give this dude an aneurysm every time we play. So everyone who's watching Whisper Stream, please donate so that he can afford his medical funds.
Doesn't, wait. Doesn't,
Yeah, and the gas can afford his schizophrenic pills too. We have to pay for those.
wait. No. No, yeah, doesn't sneezing, but like holding it in, like when you sneeze, that cause brain aneurysms potentially?
I think it's possible, but I don't know if that's actually true.
I've always heard it, so I'm assuming it's true. I mean, it makes sense, like, holding in an explosion.
I always do that.
How about you research that for us, guys?
Yeah, you should find that out. Can I blow my brains out of my ears by holding in a sneeze? Yes. I need you to turn it up. I almost heard your keyboard. I almost heard you typing, man. I need you to turn the mic up.
Can you is there like a... You can do the filter thing on Discord so it filters out background noise. I mean, it's so loud
Yeah,
it won't
just
make
do
a
that.
difference, but...
Just do that. Just turn it on then. You absolute barbarian.
Damaged blood vessels and eyes, I don't know how to read that. Rupture of a brain aneurysm, fractures. What is it? Okay.
I'm just dumping your flares.
One.
Bro.
What?
No, just kidding. There's one.
Remember when Jimbo dropped his CV?
No, I didn't.
We dropped the what?
The CVs.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah.
That wasn't even funny, guys.
That was a interesting stream. 'Cause that was the same one with the train.
Oh, there were so many failures.
You got very excited.
I didn't say holy moly. You guys were BSing about that.
Dude, I was really posted a short.
I definitely didn't comment on that short.
Oh yeah, I think you did. You're just denying the truth. Even you said the comment. No way, I said holy moly.
I would never do such a thing, bro. That's atrocious.
I also replied. I said Yimbo was blinded by the pure fascination. You don't remember. I think that's what happened. That train triggered something with him.
But where are you? I can't see because the visibility in the Phantom is it's better than the MiG-21. Like the rear visibility in the Phantom makes the MiG-21 look like. Wait.
Now you can see me.
The S3
my point is that the rear visibility in the MiG-21 is bad and worse than the Phantom, but it's also not good in the Phantom.
The S3, like, the Viking is
Anyway.
The Viking.
We're gonna keep our external lights on until we get into Syria, by the way.
Alright, well, I mean, so far we're
I'll tell you when that is.
We're over the water. There's some nice mountains to go through.
Yeah, I'll tell you when we're at, when we need to do this. Once we get to our cruising, once we get close to that, then I'll... It's what, sorry?
The sun is blinding.
Yeah. We can turn our visors on.
Ow.
It doesn't do anything, but it looks cool.
What does V do? Gesture action. So I can just reset the visor, I guess?
Or you can just set visor to whatever, find whatever that is.
Visor toggle. Let's do...
It's just a cosmetic thing, you can see it externally. It doesn't do anything. It's not like the Raspberry modules.
Show like a difference of brightness.
The Raspberry modules it does, like the MiG-21 and the I mean not the MiG-21. Well it does do that in the MiG-21. But like the Strike Eagle
for a
has that.
second. I was thinking
When I
again
press
the
B, it doesn't
MiG-21.
pick up or lower his visor. It's weird.
Well whatever your keybind is, I think it's I have it set to B, I don't remember if that's default or not.
I just set it to helmet visor toggle, and it doesn't seem to do anything.
Look at the F2 view.
F2? Oh, not F4?
The external view.
Oh, F2 it does it, not F4. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't do it in F4. I just tried like multiple times.
That's weird. Alright, I'm gonna do autopilot now.
So zoom into the hairs of the forearm.
Who, me?
No.
I'm glad that Keepler spent the time to model that. To deliberately have the sleeves rolled up so you can see the arm hair and the freckles and everything. That was a good use.
That was a salacious move.
That was a good use of your time, Keepler.
Why did they make us...
Alright, we want to speed up here a little bit.
Okay.
Gradually. So like Mach 183-ish?
You didn't read Kelly Mitchell's...
Tearing down the 370 gallon drop tanks for buildings. Okay, yeah. That's cool. I love those pictures from like in like Vietnam where they have the people like the villagers that get those phantom drop tanks and just turn them into like
Oh yeah, you sent
for new boats.
name shot. Those are pretty.
I want a canoe made or a little motorboat made out of an F-4 Phantom drop tank. Maybe Phantom.
What would they smell like?
Probably jet fuel initially. You wash them out and they'll smell like a Mekong, likely.
Oh, that guy's speeding.
Why are you so far away?
Sorry, I'm catching up.
I know, slow down a little bit. Yeah, we're still in the cruise portion, so we're fine for a while. You have time
Wait.
to catch up.
I think you know. Oh, never mind.
Don't cook through all your fuel trying to catch up.
Smack through that sun, though. No, I don't think I'm going through too much fuel at the moment.
The sun isn't even that big. It's literally
how
one
big
of
is
those-
it?
We are going to basically be clearing out some targets that are around a dam. And obviously,
And
dams
what's the
are.
motive of this this particular sortie?
Huh?
Because we are in 2013, and we're
Operation
attacking
Inherent
target.
Resolve.
Exactly. So what was the purpose?
Bad guys have taken the dam. We don't want them to have the dam. We're gonna go blow up the bad guys on said dam and try not to do much damage to said dam. Which we probably won't, because our weapons aren't. Mavericks aren't, you
And
know.
this is based off of a real scenario.
Not really. It's just a hypothetical. Alright, I'm gonna pin this new board and then. Okay.
I don't know, a while ago, I was guy used to work the F-22. He said, I forget. I almost sent a very insensitive, never mind. Lemon headphones. Oh no, those are orange headphones. Blue needs to join. Oh wait, no, it's the whip.
Pick off my autopilot. What is our seat? The things that I don't really know how to do. I know I can
I'm sorry.
Oh no. Is my tank empty? Is my center tank empty? I think it might be.
Are you using center tanks or external, or the wing tanks?
It says left, right, external fuel on the panel right now.
Yeah, that basically indicates that they're transferring fuel. When those lights go out, then it's out of fuel. It's sort of, kind of counterintuitive, but I mean, I just keep an eye on my fuel gauge, and if it stops transferring fuel, it stops refilling, and it gets below like down to like 11,000 pounds, then I know those tanks I had selected are empty, and I'll switch it to the other one.
It's at like 1,038.
At what, sorry?
1,038.
Yeah, then switch it to the other tank. The other external tanks.
So 1,038, that's 10,038. That's 10,380 pounds.
Yeah, it's times 10.
Got it. So you want me to switch to the other tanks now? Okay. So now it's facing down.
Alright. I'll try and go a little slower here. And then we can catch up more easily.
Yep, now it's on external instead of the inboard tanks. Man, if we just had a tanker.
You don't need a tanker.
know.
We've both tested this, and neither of us needed one.
No, we never test anything. What the heck is the canopy control switch?
11 o'clock. New bogeys.
Oh, I should probably not open that. That's
And
bad.
nails, 11 o'clock. We have, I hope, yeah, that's a friendly 2-shift. Bra, left 25, 38 miles. Angels, 31.
If
I'm seeing some stuff on radar here.
Yeah, the friendly 2-ship. Those are probably Turks coming to intercept us.
Dang. Well, I should probably fly closer to you so they see that we're a squad.
Keep an eye out for them.
I'm looking in the airspace.
Yeah, they're still
Checking the radar.
miles out of push, so they're closing pretty fast, but not here yet. So
This is so right.
Alright, I have a tally on radar here.
yeah, I got him on my radar. 25 miles.
Alright, perfect.
Jockey music is so much better.
20 miles.
Oh, that's you, I think.
Keep an eye out for contrails or something.
Oh, now I'm starting to see
We
contrails
have
on
a
distance.
friendly, 11
yeah,
o'clock.
yeah.
5 miles.
It's 260.
We have a friendly. Alright, steering to next turn point is in.
I gotta catch up.
Yeah, I'm coming right here. I'm going to steer point 2.
Alright, switching steer point 2.
Look at my eyes now.
Yeah, they're turning towards you.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on.
Yep, next turn point has been set.
Oh,
Is that you?
Mud, 10 o'clock. Patriot.
Above you.
Yeah, I see you back there. I see your contrail. These 2 Vipers are trying to close on me.
They can fly a lot faster.
The Phantoms are not too funny.
Not with this loadout.
No. And you can't really just go in a straight line in the Phantoms. Yeah, there's like a weird maneuver you have to do to get them up too. Yeah, we shouldn't need that. If you feel you need to jettison your drop tanks when they're empty, you can do that. basically just select the pylons that you want, and then set the jettison knobs, select stations down to stores, and then just push the button. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need a tanker. Or I didn't when I did this, but if we have to divert, there are possible divert fields, but I would like to not have to.
Yeah, me too. But I have to catch up first.
Yeah. I mean, we'll have time to link up, so it's like, don't use all your fuel just trying to fly formation. Because we're close enough that we're
catch up, then I won't have to use fuel to catch up.
Yeah, but we're going to the same place. You have waypoints, and just stay within visual range of me at minimum. I'm trying to stay a little bit, slow so I can keep my altitude, but I'm trying to cruise at like Mach 0.85, so I'm not in full throttle. Could go to Insulik if we had to divert, which is to, there's TACAN. I don't have a waypoint for it, but there's TACAN for it, so we could do that if we have to.
Oh, I'm trying not to need that.
MCV and F-16. I know you're back there somewhere.
You guys should get the F-86.
Yeah, I'm just still trying to catch up, man, but it's tricky.
Below Mach 1 right now.
Because I had to go into my settings when I was flying, and that made my aircraft completely divert way off course, and ever since then I've just been trying to play catch up. But I was with you up until I went into the settings.
You could have put autopilot on. You would have at least, it would have
Autopilot
helped.
doesn't work for me.
How does it not work for you?
When I turn the switches on, it doesn't do anything differently. It just flies as if I had taken my hand off of the stick.
You need to do, you need to be flying basically level, and then
Did that.
you need to do the engage AFCS, automatic flight control system, and then the altitude hold.
Did that. And it did that.
Yeah, 2 Vipers pulling up on me.
When I was riding the Paul Blart vehicles.
What?
The Paul Blart Segway.
Yeah, what about it?
I remember one time when we were going, I was like, hey, watch this. And then I went really fast, but it has this thing where, like, if you do too much, it, like, slows you down and comes back. So I leaned really far and then went back, and then I fell. Going really fast. I just want to look at glass.
I'm putting
That's a tragedy, guy.
my constant wave on, and I'm setting up all of my weapons.
Okay. Understood. Thanks, man.
I think you have to get me out.
At 3.
Yeah, I see. Phantom there, got another F-16 back, my like 4 o'clock, and then I got this other
Yeah, I
F-16.
have seen the one at your 7 o'clock too. Or about 8.
About 8
Yeah,
o'clock.
one at 1 or 4 further away. The one at 8's pretty close.
Alright, we're about 30 miles. We're flying over Turkey now. We're about 30 miles from the Syrian border. They should turn off once we get there. Probably.
Are you sure?
They
I
should
mean,
do.
that's
I
what
don't
they
see
should
why
do.
they should.
What if,
It's
yeah,
not
they
likely
shouldn't
that they would
escort us
escort
into
us
other
to-
national airspace in reality, unless they were given specific instructions from
Yeah,
that
it's-
specific
It's a war. It
airspace.
doesn't fucking matter. Turkey invaded Syria, so I don't think that the Syrian government would have given us permission to do this, but we're kind of disregarding that.
I think these F-16s are just more so focused on us not engaging them.
Yeah, obviously. They're just because we're flying through their airspace. They don't really like us, so
They don't want to make sure we're not aiming like toward a major government
and
facility
and
or
it's
something
also
like
just
that.
a political statement. It's not so that they don't want combat aircraft to be flying through their territory without them showing a presence.
But it is also for deterrence. Like, to show them
exactly.
if you try to go and aim your nose at like, you know, a big facility on our ground, we're gonna see what you're doing and we'll be right here to shoot you down before you even have a chance.
Yeah, of course.
Whereas before, if they weren't literally poised in the air right there, then they wouldn't have that quickness of reaction time to save potentially a lot more people.
Yeah.
So we just got a QRF basically. It's on each of our side right here. But it seems that they are still in fact following us. I guess we haven't passed.
Yeah, we're 12 miles.
The
Our
line.
waypoint 2 is on the border with Syria, just so we have a waypoint so we know where it is.
Understood. So upon switching to waypoint 3, that's when I'll expect them to depart.
Yeah,
We got a
before-
little bit more time left.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let's see.
switch to your Larry here. Fuel.
Oh yeah, my wind tank's just right out, I think.
I'm at 1030.
Okay. Yeah, so just don't use burner much when we're doing the attack. Just stay at some altitude, and then orbit at altitude while I'm doing my runs.
Oh,
we
now
should-
this F-16's a little bit closer to me. But I'm close enough to you to avoid it, so I'm okay. We got nice vapes coming off the wings there.
Yeah.
Must be a humid airspace up here. Better, we're just going pretty quick.
What do you see this one? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna switch to my Senate tank.
Steering to next point is ready.
Alright. Okay, let's see what next one.
What's a more complex machine than a fighter jet that one person can operate?
Um,
Exactly.
where the fuck did these guys? I think we were too far from our waypoint.
Should we turn toward the waypoint?
Well, we already passed it. We have to basically do a loop around.
Should we do that or just...
I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna keep too much fuel, but we should.
Okay, I'm with you. I'll just stay with you in whatever movements you do.
Because they were supposed to leave by now.
Got mud, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
From I'm
K3.
staying with you.
Copy. Okay, next turn point is in. There are friendlies, 8 o'clock.
So wherever you fly, I'll fly to make sure that we both go through that exact waypoint.
Yeah. I should have made the thing wider.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's pretty clever.
Well, basically, to break immersion a little bit, the way
Right.
this is designed is there's a zone that we're supposed to fly through.
Yeah,
And then when
I
we do that,
understand.
it deactivates them. But
It
for
changed. Yeah.
It worked when I tested it, but I think it's not a
I
very
think
big
maybe
one, and
we-
we're basically 5 miles away from...
Right. So I think in the future, for all
Why is this
sorties
thing-
that we design, just make it a little bit of a wider trigger.
Yeah, I need to come left. Because for some unknown reason, this is not actually steering me remotely towards the waypoint.
I'm still
And if
with
this
you.
doesn't
on
work,
that.
then we're gonna have some friends for this fight.
Oh jeez, the 16 is almost crashed into me. What the heck is?
Oh,
that
there we go.
trying
There
to
they
do?
go. There they go.
Oh wait. Oh wait, he's flying in the opposite direction.
Yeah, he broke off.
One of them's flying away.
Yep.
Wait, the second one?
Yeah, they're
The
going.
second one is joining them. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Rises
Go ahead
averted.
and let's go ahead and keep going.
So basically,
joining.
that just means we
Alright,
have
man.
Make that wider next time.
Yeah,
you
we
guys
just have to
steering
put
to
the
the
right
next
on.
point.
Alright, now we're gonna climb back up to altitude. So, and to console you, if you do have to land or eject or something, you can just get in the back seat. I suppose I can see.
How do I set my ejection seat on? How do I turn it on?
It's armed. It's armed when as soon as you close the canopy.
Oh, are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Stand by. What if I press this button?
I don't know what that button is.
It's the eject one.
Alright. Okay. Sorry about that. That was kind of my fault because I wasn't navigating straight to the right point. I don't know how I messed that up, but I fixed it. It's my incompetence for an unexpected reason, not the expected one, that caused that to not work.
Look, there goes Whisper in his Phantom in my TV display. There he is. Catch up to him. Maybe I can lock onto him. Can I lock onto? Oh, I can in the Maverick. No way. Can I shoot now?
Swear to God.
Dude. Oh, I'm literally locked onto you.
I will ban you from the Discord if you shoot me down. I'm gonna find somebody else to finish it with me down.
Is it worth it? You'll be like, I'm gonna find a different friend who doesn't shoot me down. Alright, fine. I'm unlocked from you. Oh man, that was tempting. I'm more surprised that I was able to lock onto you considering we're both moving targets.
Yeah.
And it's already hard enough with just looking at the ground, and I know you know.
I do know.
Arduino? Who's responsible? Gas, I swear to God. Someone play, do the other one, you know which one. Do the Whisper one. Whisper's Anthem. What do you mean he put it on there?
Alright, we're about 50 miles from the target. My navigation like fucked up or something.
Everybody fence in, hit the blinker, get ready for combat.
We will, I'm at 12,000 pounds, still have basically, I think my center tank just ran out. Approximately. Countermeasures, navigation, right direction. And then the other one. Important. Yeah, so I'll say, yeah, that's still on. Alright, so I just gotta do Erdogan mode on here, and then I'll set my TV display down the TV once we get there. Alright, so I think we should take a look at the targets that are here. Work out which ones are the most important. Animation seems to be off.
Well, I don't know why. You waited the right amount of time.
Yeah, no, it was aligned, but it's like... Getting to the waypoint at least here, it's just too... Because I can see the thing, and then I can also see that I'm not actually pointed exactly at it, so I'm just gonna... see the target.
I'm looking on the ground for the target. So I'm trying to find it. Looking for a dam, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I see the dam way, way, way out in the distance.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, we got mud. 1 o'clock. SA2.
Let me use my Maverick to find the dam really quick. Stand by, stand by. I found the dam.
It seems like I'm about 10 degrees off where that's directed, unless my waypoint's like drifting somehow, which is possible.
All right.
Because INS drifting.
It appears
But I can see it,
that
so I know
I'm
how to
seeing
navigate.
a group of targets to the west side of the dam and a group of targets to the east side of the dam. There's at least, I'm counting 3 at minimum on the west side.
Yeah,
and I'm
I can't really see
approximating
anything with
another
that display. Yeah.
We've got a friendly.
I can.
4 o'clock.
Yeah, it's definitely 3 on the east side. I
Okay.
see currently 1 on the west side, but I can't see anything else on the west side. So I know there's 3 on the east so far.
SA3.
How about your 3 o'clock, by the way? Alright.
I'm gonna descend.
To Dara. Descending with you. Two bajillion million banana fana fulfillion.
Oh yeah, I'm starting to see a couple groups of targets, but I want to get closer before I do it.
Would you like me to address the ones further west or east?
I mean, if you want to, the targets, I can't really see anything, so I don't know exactly what you're talking about yet. Let's wait until we get closer and then I can confirm.
Alright. Might even be able to get a clip of this if we launch our missiles at roughly the same time, because I'm in pretty good form here with you. And stuff.
Stand by. Yep, I'm starting to see some stuff. I see a large group on the west side of the dam. I'm gonna go for that if you want to go
Got it.
for...
I'll take the east.
Copy.
I see the grouping on the east side.
Alright, I got something locked. Adjust my placement of this.
This is really hard.
Oh shit. Alright, I got something locked.
Alright, I have a tank locked here. And rifle.
I just lost my lock. rifle. Why does it keep unlocking?
Lock and rifle. Egressing north. Looks like both my hits were exactly on target. One was a AAA, another one was a enemy compound with numerous infantry surrounding it.
Oh, I forgot to turn the lights off.
Oops. We'll let them join mission comms. No one's in mission comms though. Alright, do you have any other weapons?
I have not fired either of mine because it kept unlocking.
Okay. Make sure that to
I have
prevent it from
everything set up.
unlocking, make sure that you're releasing the air-to-air refueling button when you want it to lock on
I
something.
know I did that and it did lock, but then it unlocked.
And then make sure that you're also not holding the trigger anymore. Okay. Alright, let's see if this missile hits. There we go. Let's see if it goes to where it's supposed to. That looks like it is a pretty accurate impact there.
This one missed.
Second missile missed. Alright, I'm gonna go on with guns.
No, don't. It's a tank. You can't kill it. And there's AAA there, so don't go after it.
I'm just gonna try my best.
Or did I miss? I can't even tell.
I see a new
You can
road
donate
right
to my
3
stream.
miles, 8,500. Target paint. It is a friend.
There should be an option on the side for you to press. Like a little warning sign. There's not one. Oh, it's like a whisper. Okay. I'll see. Maybe I have to activate that.
Have you gotten all of the criteria to be monetized?
I believe so.
You have
But I'll double
4,000
check on that as
watch
well.
hours?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, but I'll double check on that. Because it should be there.
You do have to enable it if you, like, there's a process.
Oh, you have to enable it?
You
It
have
doesn't
to,
automatically
no, you
show
have
up?
to enable it, and you have to set up an account with Google AdSense, and they'll email you basically a code, or mail you a code that you have to input. So it's a process before you can actually, you know, be monetized and get payments for anything.
I see. Bro, I just completely mollywopped a whole bunch of AK dudes. I almost got shot by my own ricochet as well. 8-1.
Alright, yeah, we should do this.
I just shot all my guns too, so I don't really have anything, but I do see you. I'm gonna
I'm
rejoin.
gonna do one gun run, and then I'm gonna do.
You're gonna just rejoin with me? I'll head east.
Yeah, if you want to go to waypoint 4.
I'll head west. Alright, waypoint 4. You should see smoke near where I just shot that.
Yeah, let's see if she is.
Alright, I switched to internal
I was taking
inboard
long
tank.
risk because I was taking fire.
And inboard tanks are filling up the aircraft now.
Outboard tanks again.
The ones underneath the aircraft. So the one right underneath the center line.
Yeah,
Center tank.
So we have it sitting down. Yeah, mine just ran out, so. Alright, well, I don't know exactly what our EA is. I know we both did some, but I'm not sure if my second missile hit what I was aiming at. So,
Copy that.
we'll find out.
Alright, next turn point is in.
Trying to see when this thing clicks into burner.
I'm going away. Alright. So we blew some stuff up, that was pretty good. I think I could tell at least, I need to, obviously, like I said, I need to confirm exactly what we destroyed, but we got a lot of the stuff there. It's pretty good. I could have gone in, I fired a few rounds, I don't think I hit anything because I saw it. I saw
That's
AAA.
a new bogey, alright. Left 29 miles, 14,000.
I saw AAA coming up from a technical, so I didn't want to stick around
The
and
target
get shot.
is definitely a friendly.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Damn, we've got mud. 11 o'clock. Phase 3.
You see me? I'm at about 11 o'clock. You should be able to look straight ahead and at about 12 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Pop a flare.
Yeah, I see.
Alright.
Yeah, we have a long start back.
Mud on our nose. 12
great.
o'clock. Patriots.
I'm about as happy as this thing right here. You look so happy though.
I'm really glad that I have Gas's volume turned down because I can just hear him screaming into the microphone periodically, but I can't really hear it. It's just, it's not like deafening.
Yes. We got our derpy that works. I need to rejoin with you, Whisper, because you're the navigator back.
You can go to waypoint 4 and you can have it yourself. But,
Okay, let me see if I can.
but yeah, but I mean, we'll still join up. But now, what's your fuel state?
I can't see the gesture menu, so I don't know how to switch to waypoint
Let me fix that.
4. I thought I did too, but apparently. Go to 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. And switch waypoint 4. And then switch to nav. Nav comp. So that's over here. Where are you though?
I'm flying west, basically due west, and that engine is 25.
I'm Angel's 25. And I'm flying west. Wait just a second. Oh, you're at my... You're behind me. I'm at your 2 o'clock.
Yeah, you're flying in actually, my navigation is messed up. I think you are flying too far north.
Okay. I'm gonna come fly to where you are then. I'm just gonna join with you to make sure that we could both get back safely at the same time. I got my
Candace
mirrors
gonna
on.
yell at me. I pulled 9Gs. I was not supposed to do that, but I was trying to
Are you
not.
serious? I didn't pull 9Gs.
I know, but you fired your weapons off. I got too low and then had to pull hard like 3 times basically because I was getting low trying to, you know, track targets.
At least you're alive.
Yeah, I know. That's how I justified it. Because I did not want to get shot down, especially because I was starting to, you know, overfly the targets that had flat, so I didn't want to get hit. Not my usual style though. Phantom's easy to yank though, because you're going fast.
You know what else is easy to yank?
Tomcat when you're going fast.
Yes. Play the other one. You know which one I want you to play.
Oh, there you are. I see.
Which you
We've
play
got a
it.
friendly. 1 o'clock. 4 miles.
It's Gas's theme.
I know. Good
Play
one.
the one. If we land,
Turn
we have
west
to play
now.
that one.
Turn west now. I'll join with you. What's your fuel state actually?
908.
Yeah, we're at similar state. Where are you going?
Coming back towards you, you dingus.
Hard to tell. It looks like you're going the other direction. I can't see a canopy from this light.
I know. That's what VR has an advantage on. Your depth perception like that.
It's just the lighting. It didn't have to be really good depth, but
Oh, that's true. That's true.
it was just hard to tell.
Oh, my dude's visor comes up and down in the mirror. You can see it.
Yeah. How's your frame rate?
With my mirrors and everything, 120. You think I'm playing?
Alright, so I can I'm at like 110. Oh, now I'm at like 1. It varies. I'm fluctuating between like 100 or 105 and 135. But I have mirrors off and I'm leaving them on.
I have a special surprise for you and Gas and all the Valley viewers
Oh yeah, you told us.
after I land this mission.
If he doesn't land, then tough shit, you don't get to know viewers.
Yeah, you guys. Sucks
And
to
I don't
meet you
get to
guys.
have a reminder because I only... Oh, I kind of remember what it was. I know what it is.
You don't. You guys have no idea. The salacious viewers definitely don't have any clue, that's for sure.
Hi, Nature Nut.
Oh my gosh. I'm dash pro says hello, and the nature set says "olo," whatever "olo" means. But nature net, hello.
Yeah. It's fine. I'll get the maintainers a present, and then they won't be mad at me.
We get them a
I'll
pizza
help.
and a beer.
I'll help. I'll turn some wrenches. Exactly.
You'll help fix your own plane. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be kind of cool. As long as I didn't get in the way for the complicated. I'm not really good. Alright, let's see. 100 miles from waypoint 4. This one I think I should be. I don't know why I made the zone so small. The other ones.
I'm gonna accept or deny these clauses.
Once we get feet wet, I'll turn lights back on.
Trying to catch up with you here.
Yeah, I was going kind of fast. I'm slowing down a bit now. We have a similar fuel state, though. I think I have maybe less than 1,000 pounds.
More than me, that's for sure.
what do you have?
8.6.
Yeah, I have 9.3, so. £700 sticks.
Slow down.
Huh? How do you?
Oh my god, that says my channel has been growing, but I took everything off yesterday because I'm not sure if I have the time to deal with all that. Dude, NatureNet. That's great that your channel's been growing, but you don't have to take your stuff down just because you don't have time to deal with it. All you have to
just
do
keep
is
it up, because you just get
put it up there and
basically
leave it up
passive
there.
watch time and
Yeah.
subscribers. and
You're
things.
gonna get passive monetization that way, dude.
I still get
and
a
on
ton
top
of
of
views
that,
on
you
some
don't even
videos
have
from,
to
like, a year ago.
reply to anybody. You don't have to respond to anything. Your YouTube can be your personal vlog about your life and the things that you do. So you can look back on things that you've done and
I didn't put the.
see all the
We
cool
got
things that you
nails,
did.
1 o'clock.
It doesn't have to be
And,
for
nails, 1
subscribers
o'clock.
or for you to have to comment on anyone's or reply to anyone's comments. You just do it for yourself. Yes.
Does it sound better?
Like, well, yeah, because you're not purposefully trying to make ridiculous amounts of noises.
Oh,
So yeah, it sounds better.
What about now?
It's fine.
What about now?
Yeah, it sounds fine now. Whatever you were doing before was clearly intentional for the
Oh, it
for the
wasn't?
fun of it, but like normally when we're not streaming is when we think that's the time
You
to
don't
do
want to
it.
be around when OpenG inspections going, the maintenance crew are too pissed at that. Yeah, I can imagine.
I was trying to make everything as loud as possible, and then I saw it.
It worked, and it was pretty awesome.
Hey, we got some new bogeys.
bogeys,
Well,
2 o'clock.
let's see. Bandits or friendlies? Checking now.
No joy. But
Friendlies.
luckily NatureNet says, actually now that you say that, I guess you're right.
2 ships.
That's good
Bravo,
news.
right 30, 16 miles. Angels 28.
No joy on the 2 o'clock bogeys.
Yeah, I don't see him
How many?
yet, but I just see him on the 2 ship. I just see him
Slow
on,
down,
I
big
see him on the
fella.
RWR there.
Slow down there, big fella.
Just no joy.
What was that? Guess?
What does no joy mean? Or I mean, sorry, no joy.
No joy means you can't see the bogey or bandit.
Ah!
Alright, keeping an eye out.
HNS says, but I'm not really going to post anything unless it's like once or twice a month. Alright, you can post as often as you want, man. Does not matter.
On NatureNet's channel.
I'm turning
But
lights
if
back
you want
on
to...
now.
Alright,
Turn the lights.
turn the lights on. But if you want to gain popularity on your channel quicker, posting more frequently will do that.
NatureNet
But if you
has-
just want it to be once or twice a month, that's also totally fine. That's the nut of nature, bro.
Dude, what's the issue of a burn?
I know.
Oh my gosh. I'm talking about.
I don't know why they're doing that. We'll pretend they're not doing that. I know why they're doing that, actually.
You'd say we're not doing what?
Don't worry about it.
What are you talking about?
It's fine. It doesn't matter. We have time. Set their waypoints to be. It's fine though.
Can I lock onto you with my radar? Yes, I can lock onto you. Can I? Ooh, I have a heat seeker. I can shoot at you.
I don't have a heat seeker, actually.
Wait, I just have radar seekers. That's true. Okay, okay. Well, I am locked.
Alright, yeah, they're probably gonna join with you then, because you're... Yeah, we have plenty of fuel. We have plenty of fuel. We're probably 200 miles from home, maybe? Ish. Maybe a little less than that.
Whisper, check chat.
Okay.
Alright, got you locked.
Fax machines.
Dude, are those cats in baskets?
Yeah, it's a fax machine.
Bro, how'd you get it rocked 2 times?
I'm gonna
This is a
smack you.
fax machine, and now it's a basket. It's a bot.
Well, I can put you in timeout in here too.
What?
Yeah, I can
I didn't
time
do
you.
anything.
I
Oh,
can time you
awesome.
in the chat. I can also make you be the moderator.
You can't be a jello bucket. You gotta be at least a moderator.
But can not fuck up my landing.
Fuel
8500.
7-1. It's to the point where there's like we're so far over the water. There's like no divert. I just have to.
That's not true at all, actually. Our divert is not that far away. I can kind of see roughly where it is, I think.
Okay, you're right. We're not at that point quite yet.
Dude, how much fuel do you think that fighters like land with usually?
Probably about 90%.
Yeah, definitely. I am not concerned at all. If I was at your fuel state, I would still not be concerned at all.
Let me use the grease pencil to write "I'm with stupid" really quick.
Yeah, I'm not in your plane, so it's just gonna be... I was talking about Jester or yourself. Does the wizard have a grease pencil too? Yes.
Chat.
Coming right up to me though. And then the F-16s are gonna be behind us.
But you actually have chat just on you.
Yes, I have chat.
Is it just on your phone?
How long until we switch waypoints? 20 miles, approximately.
Yeah, it's on my phone. Chat says cat in. No wait, what is that? Oh, those are fax machines. What the heck? Why do you keep putting fax machines up there?
I could donate to myself,
Oh yeah, the funny.
which would just be losing money.
Losing money incrementally.
Exactly.
Through a
Oh
via
yeah, I forgot,
transaction.
you can't get it.
No, you can eventually, but you would lose it incrementally via the taxing transaction fees.
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't know the fees.
You don't get 100% of the dollar. They take
No,
a
because I
percent
get
of the
like
dollar.
they take 30 or 40% of whatever.
Oh,
you
dang, that
donate that
F-16 just came out of nowhere.
Mm.
Oh, I just got intercepted. 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I see you right there.
Hold on, I have to fly
Oh,
in
yeah, I see
perfect
what
formation
you're
with you so I can have this line up and have your plane be right here where it says I'm with stupid.
What?
I know. That'll be the thumbnail for sure.
I already took a thumbnail the other day. that's not. But 9.2. That's cool. I see an F-16 over there. And then. Oh, there you are. There's that. Oh, wait, no, that's the other F-16. And you're just back. Oh, dude.
No, I'm not.
You're the farthest back. I see you back there. I see you. Like, I'm not far away, but you're behind us. Like,
Alright, well, I'll catch up to you then. If whoever changes their username to NatureNut just to make, like, if someone makes a new Discord account named NatureNut and it says they joined the Discord and it's not really them,
Friendly.
that person's getting banned.
Our channel, the channel.
Alright, we're gonna be making a left turn here shortly.
I'm flying directly in between your guys' contrails here.
You got steering to the next point.
Alright, 100 miles.
My mango.
My mango is to blow up. And then act like I don't know nobody. This is a cool
Alright, where
angle,
is it?
dude.
Oh, this is a good angle, you're right. Gas, look. Gas, check it out.
Wait, let me wait for it.
Dude,
I'll
look,
take
this
some
is
shots,
perfect.
actually.
This is
That's
perfect.
cool seeing the other F-16, you and the F-16s. Alright, I'm gonna start easing the turn now.
Oh my blink, oh my blink.
Just watch that F-16 on your 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I'm just trying to stay close to you. I can't see you. Fuck, can't see you. Yeah, good. No, I did take a screenshot. I'll have you do that for me.
I took a couple from my POV.
No, where's Gas has to take one.
Wait, okay, let me rewind.
No, just I'm gonna get in front of me here again.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, here we
It's
go.
cool in the turn. Lighting's bad from this angle because you're backlit with the reverse. But these F-16s have been so kind as to be on our left side, so they're in shadow, so I can't get as good of a shot. It was cool in the
We get a
turn,
little
though.
more forward here. Here we go. Now I gotta be where I gotta be. There we go.
I just wanna for
The one in the
sake of-
turn kind of looked better though.
Yeah, I
It
agree.
did.
I'm gonna go back to map.
Oh, jeez, you just lagged out, dude.
I didn't lag out.
You just froze. Yeah, you
No,
did.
I
Oh,
didn't.
What, dude? Okay, on my stream, you froze.
I
You
know I
froze, and your
froze.
aircraft just went back, like
I know that.
just yeeted back.
I know. So I did.
Okay,
freeze.
so this is why.
this has no.
This is
This
why you
has,
don't host.
this has nothing to do with me
This is
fucking
exactly
hosting. It has
why.
nothing to do with internet.
Whoa, guys!
I went to the F10 map, and the thing is with DCS is basically if you're on the F10 map and you are zoomed out and you're trying to, if you're looking at a different area that's farther away from you are, and if you don't move the map back to look at yourself before you go back to the F1 view, it takes us a bit to reload essentially everything. So it froze me for a few seconds, and I guess it just froze on the server. But that has nothing to do with internet. That happens in single player too.
That is an interesting excuse. You were clever at making things up on the spot. I will say that.
That is not unique to me.
I am
I've looked because I had that issue forever, and I looked that up and I found other people who had the same issue.
Arrow's pointing right at you. It's so awesome. I wish you could see this so bad. I'm expecting Gas to storm the screenshots page.
Force Blue says
These right
time to
here.
target. That was about, what did you say, 15 minutes ago?
Yeah, time to target is -1.5.
Negative 1.5 minutes. Negative 15 mics. Rewind a bit.
Yeah.
We are, I don't know how far to the airbase. Okay. I'm gonna come Larry a bit here.
Lorries?
Wait, guys, what do you hear? What do you hear? Yanny. Yanny. Yanny.
I hear
Laurel. Laurel. Yanny.
I hear
Yeah,
Ni-
has something wrong with his brain.
Bruh.
If I wanted to adjust that heading here, I do just that.
no, dang, this is ridiculous. An entirely separate squadron is escorting us out of here.
Yeah, they're gonna basically, because they're staying with us, because we're gonna be flying over the Turkish occupied part of Cyprus. So they're probably gonna stay with us through that time. But I don't know for sure because I don't know exactly what their plan is. I highly doubt that they'd fly with us all the way back to the airbase, but we shall see.
Hamilton.
We wouldn't need to, only just to cover the airspace, the Turkish airspace.
Yeah. But the northern part of
No.
Cyprus is kind of semi-controlled or occupied by Turkey, and the southwestern half, southern half is occupied, controlled, influenced, etc. by Greece, inhabited by
Apparently there's a lot of cats on Cyprus.
Probably.
Because
In
where are they gonna
Istanbul,
go?
they have like neighborhood cats, and they have like little cat shelters, or there's like a cat house. And cats just live there, and they just hang out. They don't really belong to anybody specifically, but they're also not really stray cats.
In Italy, they have a bunch of cats at Ravello, just chilling up on the top of a mountain.
Have you been to Italy?
By all the, yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Ravello and Capri, Positano, Murano, Amalfi. You definitely gotta check out these places, bro.
Yeah. No, I want to go there at some point, but haven't made it there yet.
It's okay, I'll take you there next time, Pookie.
Okay, babe.
As long as
So
you wear that
awesome.
thing I got you.
Very much.
Did someone say my hero's name? Wait a second. But didn't he EDPVR?
Not really. He was like messaging some 17-year-old girl or something like that. But he wasn't like meeting some minor like EDP. But
He says it wasn't like 13, so
I don't know. It was just I don't remember who the details. I don't really pay attention. But like
Come on,
I'll let
Dream.
other people. I'll
Get
let
on my
other
level.
people- That's true.
that's why we call you EDPVR.
Yeah.
That stands for explosive. D nice. V stands for very
What
nice.
does the P stand for? Just that.
It's besides the point.
Jimbo can't spell a 5-letter acronym. Jimbo, spell IQ. We're coming Ringo here, by the way.
EYE. CUE. Oh, I thought you were talking about the IQ like in the F-14.
Q eyeballs. Love your note. Don't hit me, I swear to God. I would just scram. If you shot me down or killed me, I mean, well, you would die too, actually.
No? Well, what if I didn't and you
If
did?
you didn't, then I would scramble another F4 and then come over here and shoot you down. It would have to be done.
What, you wouldn't even end the
Did I correct the
server? You
heading?
would just shoot me down first?
Yep. Ow! Why is this so not even remotely close? Someone left and I hit that Larry again. Yeah, I think I'm dealing with INS drift and some other things, because basically the heading to the it's about 10 degrees off at this point to the Tomcat. That's what it ends up being.
Yeah, bro, I like how you have I was at like the most like consistent capitalization.
Can you shut up, bro?
What did you say?
It makes it look like in elementary school I wrote it. Like, I let my kid come into the canopy and write this before I took off.
Let's see if I can remember how to do this.
You're right.
Wait, whatever happened to the turbulence guy?
What?
Okay.
You know the guy who was like, I forgot what he says. He says something turbulence. Have you seen him? He's like, it's like that street. He also did the
Because if you didn't,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to.
I wonder what happened. I wonder if he's still.
Oh my gosh, thank all of you salacious viewers for tuning in. Definitely make sure to hop in the Discord. We've got pinned in the description of the video.
Otherwise, I
Do it, and also subscribe to Whisper and subscribe to me at Jimbo VR for more of these awesome streams. But join the Discord so you can vote on the types of streams and aircraft that we're going to be doing, because these were voted on
This one was
by our. So that's true, but the one before was. But they were created in part inspired by ideas from salacious viewers like you. So definitely hop in the disc, because today specifically we're going to be revealing a special gift that I have for all viewers once we land. What are you trying to do, ILS?
What am I trying to do?
I mean, what are you trying to do?
What do you mean?
Go to the
F-16's
office.
just left. Look through that block.
Oh wait. Oh,
Look, I did something correctly.
dude, they're
It's a
peeling
miracle.
out.
Un miracolo.
They realized that we were not a threat. They peeled out.
Alright, I almost called Jester Larry. Not right.
Let me just say,
Yep. Next
It's
turn
Larry.
point is updated.
All right, we are about 50 miles out from the target, so we're gonna drop down here. We're gonna do some fun flying. So,
Hold up now. I'm at 470.
okay, I'm at 6.3. We're fine. I'd like to burn a little bit of gas first. Why are you beeping at me? I'm scared. That's just my IWR. Volume down. Alright, you have, if you set TACAN to 7.9 or X-ray and then just turn that on, then you can see where we're going.
7.9er.
Oh, that was cool. Wait.
I can see those F-16s flying back, see the contrails. What was cool, gas?
That was really cool when you rigged it. That should be a short.
What, when I rolled inverted?
Yeah. That looked really cool from Jimbo's view.
Yeah, it did.
I'll have to look at his POV.
I'm just trying to find freaking Whisper though. What the fuck? Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I'm below you somewhere. I am
have
going
to
to
look
do
at my
pattern
back
because I
end.
need to verify what my actual final heading will be. The landing.
You can crunch with this kid, no?
I'm definitely going to have to make a phantom mission where we just carry maybe one drop tank and just have like 20 Mark-82s. That would be fun.
And just go absolutely lunatic.
So you can carry
Got them all at once.
24 in the Phantom with no drop tanks. And you can
It's
carry-
pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, or if you did just a centerline drop tank, you could do 18. Yeah. Might have to do a low level grace for that kind of mission. I don't know. Think about it. I need to come up with an actual idea. And I gotta do something more interesting than change it up a bit instead of what we do in the mission.
No. Well, thank you for chilling and moderating the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to Gas Turbine on YouTube. That is the legendary moderator of the official Wibber Discord.
Alright.
You have to play it.
Why?
That's a problem.
No, I have TACAN up so I can find it, but
Uzi 1, inbound.
I'm by Akrotiri. Sorry, Akrotiri. Okay. It's just down the coast.
Oh wow, cool water park right over there. I just flew over.
Guys, what in the ocean? What in the... Oh, I just... Why did the whale... Why did the whale flush?
It's all the ocean.
No one saw that ocean's water.
Wait, I can go over here.
Did this man just leave after that?
Left. You're so quiet then. It's like I had the volume way up, but it's still.
That was a good joke. That's a good joke.
You're so loud earlier, but then
That was crazy. Alright, slow down so I can land him for him. What? You're in full burner right now?
How to get rid of fuel?
Just press fuel dump. Yeah, but I can't keep up. I don't have enough.
So clingy.
Bro, what am I supposed to do? Land like 30 minutes later? Or have you I gotta land right now and just wait. I'll just land and wait. It's a good idea. Well, you just fly around and burn fuel. Let me land
I did
and
burn
wait.
fuel. I have I've got plenty of fuel. I'm setting up on my
Oh, I thought you were just going full burner and like burning fuel still. I was like,
I mean,
what the?
I did, but I was close, so it's like I didn't.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like going basically like around the island again or something. Like you had a lot more fuel.
Alright, I'm gonna bring this to there.
Okay.
No, I was
Yeah, because if you had 1,000 or like 700 pounds more than me, then I would.
I have 3,740 pounds right now,
Oh, okay.
which is fine for landing.
You're not taking the pattern.
I am taking the pattern.
Oh, okay.
Alright, viewers, am I gonna be able to do this buttery smooth landing?
Yeah, you got this, dude.
Answer is maybe.
Oh, my phone died.
It's that Android battery.
These are fighting words, dude. I might not read your bedtime story tonight. He said, oh no. You know you need a shit hot break.
Not a shit hot break, it just didn't go to the end of the runway.
What's the shit hot?
Shit hot break refers to when you're at a carrier, you don't do the full pattern, and you basically just go like 500 or 600 knots or something and do a hard break over the LSO deck or over the fan.
No
tail.
way. I'm sure that looks awesome from the ship.
Yeah, it's loud. It's kind of the
It's
point,
loud.
is to make it loud. Alright. You're down, flaps down, maintain 200 knots-ish. Larry now.
Take right side. Or do you want to take the same side that you landed on?
I was gonna land in the middle of the runway.
But I'm with you, what do you mean?
Land on the right side.
Alright, cool.
Alright, gear, flaps, pressure, warning lights, and anti-skid. $500.
Oh, easy there.
300.
Is your gear down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
$100.
Nice landing there,
It's
man.
a little harder than I wanted it to be.
Are we doing drag shoots?
Drag shoot every single time you land in the Phantom.
Well, we did it.
Yay, we did something.
Oof. That was a complex one right there. That fishing out a lot of bells and whistles.
Yeah,
we did it.
There were about 2, I would say.
Well, I gotta say though, without a hitch.
There's 1 hitch. I'm being pedantic. Because we had to circle around so that the sharks would go away. But that was because I didn't fly close enough to the thing. But it's fine. It worked. It did it. It did the important things. That was fine. So we're good. We did it. We blew stuff up. We landed in Phantoms.
We got the main targets at the dam, because
Yep.
those are the highest
Yeah, and
priorities.
then there
the
will
ones
be
that
other
we'll shoot
aircraft
back.
from the coalition that'll be going there to ensure that there isn't stuff there.
They won't have to deal with the AAA, though.
Yeah, there was one more technical, but they'll blow it up, so it's fine. We're good. We did our job.
That's how we do it. That's how our sorties are supposed to go down.
Yeah. I want to make some more
I
complicated
accidentally might have
missions.
dropped my shoot a little early, but
It's fine. Yeah,
the crew
generally
can go and
speaking-
grab it, right?
Yeah, they will. I mean, generally you do this so they don't have to go on to an active runway, but it's fine.
But they'll be, and then they can just get it right here on the taxiway normally. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if the runway's not really being in use, or
Yeah, it's
then
fine.
they can run out and grab it.
Turn this off, and then I need to do...
Oh, don't forget those.
Tab off. Then I need to do internal engine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, altimeter. Gonna turn this off. Probably pop my head.
I guess the radar can come off too. The RWR can come off. We need radios still. FF don't need that. The HUD mode can be turned off.
Yeah, do that and then close the shutter.
Shutter?
The little like lever that's just under, just to the top left of the DSCG display that says limiter
Yeah,
shutter.
talk to the shutter. Cool.
Right, and then we're gonna go.
Turning off my oxygen.
Yeah, just get off to.
Oh yeah, you're right. I don't need that. Turn off tacking. Nice.
This is F-4's landing code 1 XM. What do you mean by code 1? I don't know what that means.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that either.
Oh, I forgot to set this to start.
Yeah, it's true.
This goes fast though. I found that. It likes to go fast. I've been at idle the whole time and holding like really not.
Yeah, it feels slow when you go at a regular speed.
I'm hitting the roads here. Please don't go directly into my house.
Save that for later then.
Alright, wait a
This thing
second.
has
So
18-wheeler brakes.
I'm gonna come in here and then I'm gonna swing around and pull it back out. So I need some space to do that. Don't pull into the spot yet.
Okay.
Roger. Yes, sir. Little trucks are...
Engine's coming off. Generators. Engine master. Oh man. Chalks in.
That's the last thing we need to do. Generators.
Gotta put the covers back on. And then the covers should go back on the aircraft right here.
Helmet off. Yeah, and then you could put the... Put my... Telegram.
Oh yeah, well it looks like we did it, ladies and gents. So I'd say that's worth a subscription. So definitely subscribe to your boy Jimbo VR and Whisper DCS as well. We would greatly appreciate it. Join the Discord as well because today I will be initiating 1 month of Nitro for all of the new Discord members starting tonight. So at this intermission here that's about to go down, I'm going to be initiating the code on the Discord to start that, so everyone's going to have access to Nitro for a month. So you'll be able to use all the fun stickers and emojis. So join now because we've got that little promotional deal going on for you guys. So I'll go ahead and take care of that. And thank you, Whisper, for making this awesome mission. This was an incredibly highly detailed one.
I'm gonna have to do... Next time I do a mission that's this long, I'm gonna make it more interesting than flying in a straight line for 600 miles, but...
Maybe you could make it so like
it's
we
realistic.
have to fly.
It's realistic.
We have to
but
fly
I want to make it more
to a
interesting.
valley and do some terrain masking in the valley, and then we can gain altitude and fly to the target area.
Yeah,
so
I'll
it's
do
like a
something
little
like
bit
that,
of both,
or it'll
you know
be
what
like
I mean?
a lay down strike where we're coming in over the target low, but we have to do terrain masking to actually, actually do that. So we'll see. I'll think about it. I'll come up with some ideas, and then at some point there will be a mission that we can do for that. Yeah.
Well, how did you enjoy that sortie?
Well, this is like 2.5 time that I've done it, so I liked some things about it. I like doing the Phantoms, I like doing Mavericks, I like these liveries, but I think it could have made it, I think it could be more interesting. But overall, I think it was pretty good. I liked the interceptors. I was happy with how finally getting that to work right.
Mm-hmm.
That was cool.
Yeah, it did turn out pretty great. But nonetheless, we will be taking a brief intermission here. That is, Whisper, if you still want to fly, I mean, maybe we can do some helicopters or different aircraft in a different sortie, or if you want to.
Yeah, maybe, or maybe I'll keep flying Phantoms. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, we'll stick with Phantoms then.
I think I'm gonna keep flying the Phantom. I like them. Or maybe I'll
The
do
Phantom's pretty
M21.
awesome.
I'll have to make a new dogfighting
okay.
server so then we can do more dogfighting.
We could do one of each. Let's try. Maybe we could find a Cold War server.
I've looked for a bunch and most of them aren't very good.
Oh, they're not that good.
There's one or two decent ones, but it's like most of them they're wrong in some way. Because it's like because most of them it's like it's Cold War, but not actually, because it's like you have Su-27s and MiG-29s and stuff like that, which are technically Cold War. They came around in the 80s, but it's like it's not wrong, but when I'm thinking of it, I would rather it be server that's like circa like 1970s. So we're in Phantoms and against MiG-21s and MiG-19s, stuff like that, not
Right.
blankets. Because it's like the thing is with you will just get completely shit on if you go against them, because like the Phantom is, I mean, it's really hard to dogfight in to begin with, and this, especially against AI units.
It's not even
against AI units
useful.
that you can't turn in it. You have to use your speed and power and use the vertical. But against AI units like the AI MiG-21s, because their flight models are kind of broken still, they just do not bleed speed at all. So you can't. It's so hard to beat them. But so those servers they're not spectacular. There's one or two I found that were okay, but I don't know. Maybe I'll make a dynamic kind of mission sort of
Well, yo,
thing.
I know that there's the Afghanistan I found the
Yeah.
other day. There's a
Yeah.
really good Afghanistan one that we could do with the MiG and the Phantom.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe I will I might do that. I know how to do.
Because I want to see what you can actually do in the MiG if you're talking all this good.
I'm not. I
You
can.
have the F-86. That one's kind of fun to fly
I
too.
don't have. I have flown it. It is really fun, but I don't
It's a
own
lot
it.
of fun to fly.
But the MiG-21, basically, I was flying around with it a little bit the other day, and I learned how to do rockets and how to do the air-to-air missiles. It's not that hard. There's just a lot of switches to remember, so I'd have to pull up the manual check. But yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll
Yeah,
do
let's do
that.
that Afghanistan one. But I'm going to be back here in
Yep.
a few
Me
minutes,
too.
ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do a little intermission, but join the Discord now that we got linked in the description because we're going to put on Nitro for you guys for a month. So I'll be back, and we will see you all here shortly. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I think
It's still live as long as it's
yeah. Okay, I had my I
It
think
just
with
takes a
the
little bit of time.
nitro thing, I don't think nitro. I don't.
Because when I go to your server and I press settings, like on the phone
I mean,
here,
nitro is mostly a thing for you. It's not like a whole server-wide thing.
but when I click on top on Whisper DCS, the little icon that looks like a home, and then
Mhm.
it click boost. After you click boost, it says
Yeah,
boost the server or get nitro. So I mean, we got nitro. We just have to figure out where to put the code. That's the thing.
I don't think
Like
that
if you,
nitro is a server-wide thing. You can boost it, and then that can
that
like
server wide,
yeah, but the regular nitro thing, I think that's a personal subscription.
but it does say get nitro, like for Whisper DCS community server.
I don't remember exactly how it works. You have to look into that. All right, so
So
I went on this server. The problem is that there isn't like
I'll figure it out, but I'm gonna get nitro on tonight. That's for sure.
the trouble is that the MiG-21 slots, there aren't any blue ones. They actually did divide it up by coalition, so I think
No,
we should do a different server.
the safe space for idiots. There's a dedicated server I've been wanting to check out actually, but I don't see that it's up right now. And yeah, I'm sure you've tried the Cold War one
Which World War One?
in Afghanistan.
There's a bunch of different ones. I'd been looking around for some, but I haven't actually played on many. I assume we're going on the Afghanistan one.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna tell you like this right here.
Oh, but this fucking server always starts like at like just before sunset, so you have like 45 minutes and then it's nighttime.
Oh, the place for idiots.
Yeah, and there's a ton of SAMs there where they're all SA6s.
Isn't there one place that we can spawn that is more north that doesn't have the SAMs?
I don't remember. I think if
It's like Bagram,
let
right?
me spawn at Bagram and see.
Because there's targets I think on each left or east and west side of Bagram that don't have SAMs.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna probably take a field tank there, and then I'll do rockets. Take any air-to-air missile. Do that. Should I do more rockets?
Um,
I'm
I
not
say
gonna
rockets.
bother, yeah, because the thing is with the missiles is they're all rear aspect, I think, or mostly. So that means that against anything, the likelihood of me actually being able to get behind the target is like non-existent. So yeah, so I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna take a lot of rockets.
That's excellent.
I'm very familiar. I can do a bit, but I haven't practiced it that much, so.
Dude, I'm joining with you, so I'm gonna at least have a couple extra missiles and
Yeah,
air
we
to air
could
that
go
I can
to
use.
this
Oh damn, dude!
at all of these places. Can't kill it,
I can
Tunguska.
shoot a Shrike at it.
Why are there? Well, that basically means that I can't do anything. And every other place has an SA-6 or Tunguskas. And the aircraft that are dotted around the map are all Su-20s.
So we would be completely just destroyed by
Yeah,
them.
this isn't something we can really easily do in... You could do it in the Phantom, but there's multiple SA-19s. You'd have to get them with like Mavericks or maybe Shrikes, but probably Mavericks.
I mean, we could do that. Go in with a bunch of different Mavericks. Can we do? You can do detossing too as well. That might be able to hit them from far enough away.
I don't remember what the range is on them. It's
Oh, I see.
it's like 6 miles. So this is the issues I've been running into is there are no servers for me to like, for exactly what I'm kind of looking for. So,
Right, that's what's tricky.
so I'm gonna leave
Because
that
we're looking
server.
for something. You're gonna leave that one, okay? I'm gonna
The only
find
servers I've
another
found had been like training
one
servers
here.
that are just for that, but it's like every single server has SAMs that are annoying. It's like I get that that's realistic, but it's like, or their presence is, but it's just.
You want to be in the MiG-21, okay?
But it's like if I
There's,
wanted to practice it, then it's not the best thing. I mean,
you like find the MiG-21 BIS? Really, the BIS?
that is the only variant we have in DCS.
Isn't that also called the
The what?
cigarette?
I don't think I've ever heard the MiG-21 called that. I heard the Russians called it the balalaika, which is an
No, not the.
instrument.
I don't mean it's the British name for the cigarette. You
Oh,
dingus.
oh yeah, I think you
That's
might
what they
cut
call
out.
that, right?
No, that's the MiG-15. But it's not. It doesn't
Oh,
mean that. It means a bundle of sticks lashed together.
yeah, I know what that means, but it's
Okay.
like
Yeah. Yeah, and then the MiG-17 Fresco, MiG-19 Farm, MiG-21 Fishbed, so on and so forth. YouTube will not like me saying that, so I can't. Is this a good server? I forget. But this is just,
there's a Foria one.
yeah, let me look at this.
There's a pretense campaign. This one has MiG-21.
Yeah, if we're gonna do something a little more serious, then I'm gonna do the Phantom because I'm more competent in it. But if we were just gonna fly around and just shoot at stuff like a training server, then I'll do the MiG-21. I just want to look at what this server is, and then
Yeah, I'm trying to get evaluated. That'll determine.
yeah. If
How
there's an
you
area where there's
approach
a
it.
bunch of targets in an area, then I can but like no real, air defense, then I can do that. I
This
just
is
don't.
just part of DCS. It's server phishing right here.
Yeah, I have been doing this a lot lately, trying to find Cold War servers. So, but
Okay, I found one that's got some. It's pretty promising
this
here.
has.
This is looking good. This one that I found is looking good. Yep. Oh,
Okay.
yep.
All right, what server? Because this one's a decent looking server. It's just too many dams.
7th Fleet Task Force.
Okay. Does it require integrity check? I swear to God.
I thought you said you could pass that, you Mormon.
I can, but then half the time when I leave servers, it just decides to break. 7th Fleet Task Force, of course, does. Of course, it requires integrity check.
Do you have a way to make it so it passes that?
Restarting my game.
Oh, forget that. Let's just do a different one.
Oh.
Oh, you should just have IC check always passed.
It was passed up until
that's been
8
a
seconds
limitation.
ago, and I joined a server and then I left it and then it breaks it. It's a bug. It's always the it's the textures UH1 roughnet at Bazaar textures. So it's something in the it's just some part of one of the Huey textures and it just fucking breaks it all the time.
Just disable the Huey, you never fly it.
I have deleted it and I have disabled it and it still does that.
It's you find that file path and go to that file.
I have, but I don't know why it does that. NatureNut says I did it. What did you did, NatureNut?
What did he did?
What did I do?
Go to the office.
What did I do? Alright, if I'm gonna look at this one, it's not an Afghanistan one, but
It better be Afghanistan, Banana Man, Banana Bananamastan.
oh, it doesn't have MiG-21 slots, obviously. There's always something. Every single server,
Internet
there's
says I'm gonna
always
make
something.
everything on my channel public, and then he said finished. Nice. Kelly Mitchell says he looks like Captain Olds. Kelly Mitchell,
That is
that was
correct.
Captain Olds.
Get that one. There for you.
There is, yes, I'm gonna try that one. Because maybe I can do seed.
No. Section, no. There's like 4 servers. And half of them require mods. Pirates Cove, did we look at that one? Oh, that was the one from earlier, but then it doesn't have MiG-20, or it does have MiG-21 slots, they're on the other side. I go shoot you down.
So just choose that slot and then fight against the red stuff still.
Good.
You could do that.
Does this have
Just
MiG-21
saying.
slots?
You could do
No,
that.
of course. So this one doesn't have MiG-21 slots. This one doesn't
There's
have
no
MiG-21 slots.
In
this one,
the Foria one?
The Foria one does have them.
Then just do that.
Yeah, let's look at that. It's just the British one because there isn't this one.
I'm in that one right now, and it looks like it is.
Sorry about this, viewers, but this is entirely our fault. It's our fault for being not really prepared, but it's not our fault that my integrity check breaks and there are no good DCS servers. Or no, there are good DCS servers. It's just there's never anything that's exactly what I'm looking for. So I need to like make
J11. There's Terrancot. We go after Terrancot. Yeah, SA-15s there though. SA-6s. And they launch Red Cap, so that would be a situation. They really made the Afghanistan map impossible without modern seed.
Yeah, because it's designed to be basically used by people who are newer to the game and flying the F-18 or the F-16, not us trying to...
Not a remotely realistic server.
The only server that I can really think of off the top of my head that I know would be fine just for training, but it's not interesting, is the Hoggett training server.
Let's do a dynamic one. Let's do a Persian Gulf dynamic or variable, and we can.
Then you can pick the mission, and we can just
pick it, and then you can choose the aircraft because that's a guarantee.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And then go to one, and you know what? I can't wait for the day where there's a variable Syria, and there might actually be a variable Syria in Sinai because they always work on variable missions for the map after it comes out. So
all right,
it takes a while, obviously, but just type in variable and search for any, and you should see a whole bunch.
Yep.
Foothold.
Foothold ones are usually good. This isn't that good.
Yeah, those are good
Why am
ones too.
I type in VAR and there was one server that
There
is
was
a
only one
there's
server.
it's
Okay,
a
well
Russian
then
server.
that it's because it only searches like the server name, not the mission name, which is dumb. They need to fix that.
Didn't you didn't
Variable.
you like download a variable mission or something? Or oh, that might have been for the
Yeah, I did.
was that for the Nevada map?
hmm
Of course it was.
But I can still use that coding in other maps.
Yeah, but you can't I don't think easily copy that over.
That's what you think. All right, I found variable.
Where the server called.
Um, wait, where is what? There it is. Okay. This one says the unprofessional server. That one's got some pretty bad ping. I'm gonna try to find a better one though.
Oh yeah, because they're Australian. What was the name of the server that we had done before? I want to just do the
It's not up. It's just not up. That's all it is. We can still do the Australian one.
yeah,
It'll
the
just take longer to
ping's
load. That's the only
gonna
difference.
be.
Oh, the FPS will be terrible,
I said ping, so we're gonna be dealing with lag
which contributes to bad FPS.
somewhat, maybe more hardware. I mean, we could do. Oh, except I can't do the Hoggit one. I have to reset. I could do that though. I can't. Yeah, that's not.
I know so many of the good ones are
I
just
can't.
sleeping.
Can't stand this about DCS is that the multiplayer. This. I love DCS, but this is the worst thing about it is the multiplayer because it's like it's not. And I don't mean to be like critical of anybody who made the service because obviously they're all like community made, but it's too fiddly and difficult and laborious and time consuming and tedious to make a good dynamic mission in the mission editor. And it's also the people who do that, they're not making it for me, and I'm very particular about about what I want to do in a server, what I want to have a server include.
Join Foothold Syria.
Okay. Is it the return free contact one?
No, it's the one that I'm in. You can search by players.
No, you can't.
You just you just type or you click on the amount of players.
I was searched by
That
number of
filter.
players, yeah.
Yeah, number of players, and then I'm the one that's it's like one of the higher numbered ones, but it should say
The return free contacts area one, the one we usually do.
I don't think it's that one, but you should be able to see my name in
I
it.
have to refresh it so I can see. If we're gonna do this, then I'm not gonna do the MiG-21. I think I'll do the Phantom,
Because
but
you
I'm
could,
not.
because we could do like an easy target.
Yeah. And you said it's Syria.
Good kill official. That's what it's
Kill
called.
official. Oh, there you are. Oh my God.
I'm not seeing any targets on the F10 map. What the fuck?
Oh, are they hidden? You might have to get in a slot first before you can see them.
Is that how it works?
Yes. Depends on how it's set in the mission editor. I'm going to work on a dynamic mission. I started working on a dynamic Soviet-Afghan War one that has some various targets around the place. It's all Soviet aircraft. But I could work on
Alright,
one like that. I mean, that might be a good idea for you and me to like spend some time together, like on call in the Discord, working on a dynamic think switch, so we can bounce ideas off of each other and figure out exactly what we want to do. So then
That is
we
true.
don't
That
have
is
to do
true.
this and spend 25 minutes trying to find a server.
Yeah, we should make our streams linear, like it's a story mode. Like we pick up where we left off from the previous one.
All right, this doesn't have make 21 slots, but I don't care. Why would you, like, I again, not to be critical of people who are, making whatever. I'm just gonna spawn in just so that I can kind of figure stuff out on the map, and I'll rearm. But
Dude,
like,
there's so many rockets just coming toward me right now. What the
but
fuck?
not to be, critical of people who are making the missions, because whatever. But like, I hear them.
I think the C-Ram is shooting them down.
But just like,
Oh, they're about to land on the
oh
target.
my god! Oh, they're from Broads or something. Oh yeah, that just fucked up that Patriot site.
Oh, dude, they're totally jacking us up. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so there's only limited targets that we can see on the map. There are MiG-29s that will delete us if we get anywhere near them.
That is true.
But there's just dumb things on servers. Like, why would you not put slots for every type of aircraft on something like that? Why would you not do that? Unless it's supposed to be like a realistic kind of thing, like a specific time period. But if it's just kind of a general thing like this, which this isn't like, there's a ton of servers that have this exact like layout with things and these specific targets at these waypoints, but they're just slightly different. Like,
Can we get cap?
why would you not do that?
Oh, we got plenty of credits, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna have cap around us at all times.
I mean,
We could take Juliet for sure.
yeah, but it's all SA-15s for sure ads.
Oh,
And there's an SA-2 site. That doesn't concern me that much. Actually, it does. It's like a double wide SA-2 site with extra launchers for some unknown reason, and the SA-19.
there's a military base. Military base has, it looks like a FARP, a communications tower, an ammunitions depot.
What SAMs though? I see
Don't
tanks.
see any SAMs. Military
There's a
base.
BMP that can shoot at us, but maybe not shoot us down.
What, at the military base?
There's AAA. Yeah, there's AAA, but there isn't.
Oh no, I'm seeing it.
Not any
Yeah,
SAMs
you're
that I
right.
can see.
Yeah, we should be able to get them.
Yeah, I mean, we'd need GBU-10s or something probably to take out the bunkers, but the other stuff, we can just bomb the shit out of it. That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna double check here.
How far
Alright.
is that though? Can we take off from Tabica? That'd be way closer.
Probably. Let me check.
Yeah, we should be able to.
Yeah, we can do that. I'm gonna do
30 miles out. I'm taking off from there.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna do. What did I do? Definitely want to do some sparrows. I'm gonna do 2 sparrows. I'll do aim 9Ms. I might just do a hot start, just because. Unless you want to do cold start.
No, I'm doing a hot start for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see bombs. We can always go back for the bigger stuff later. I'm just gonna bring enough stuff to destroy the actual AAA and the vehicles there. Then I can go in and destroy the bunkers later.
Yeah. So what are you thinking of
So,
taking?
I'll bring in a couple missiles and a couple rockets. So
Yeah,
let's
I'm
do
gonna
a.
take.
I'll do a hobo
I'm not gonna do
missile
that. I'm
and
gonna do.
a walleye.
I'm gonna do
Here
a.
we go.
Can you not take the You can't take them the AGM-65Gs with the special. All right, I'll just take a couple of.
No, it doesn't let you. I'm doing a walleye on this one, and I'm doing a
How'd you
walleye
take a
on.
walleye? So I'm doing kind of, sort of, semi more modern. How far is it? I think this warrants taking fuel tank. Might take a centerline. Nah, I'm gonna do wing tanks. And I'm gonna take something on centerline. Like.
Where's the hobos? Hobos.
I'm gonna take.
Excuse me, sir. Where's the hobo bomb?
I'm gonna take market.
That's weird. They're not letting me.
Yeah, you have to put it on basically. It's weird. You have to put it on the outboard pylons 1 or 9 for the hobos.
Oh yeah.
You can put
Strange.
them on 2 and 8. The only weird thing is that because there's so many options, it covers the whole screen, so you can't actually find them to select them. But if you do the preset loadouts, there are preset loadouts that have hobos on 2 and 8.
True, that's true.
Yeah.
Because that's why I was wondering. I was like, what the
It's
fuck?
weird.
Yeah, it doesn't even let me see. It's so stupid. They need to fix that.
Yeah.
A lot of options though.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
whatever.
just so
In that
many
case, I'll just switch
weapons.
to the other walleye.
They need to add a scroll bar. But
one of each walleye. There we go.
they're completely different sizes. You're gonna be very asymmetric.
You think so?
Yeah.
I doubt it, son. Alright, I'm spawning hot.
This.
Are you already listening?
What? I'm next to you, yes.
That livery is sick.
Yeah. I have some other cool ones, but you don't have them installed, so. Alright, do we have
That one is
easy
that one's
comms?
awesome.
Request taxi to runway.
Well, hold on now.
Clear to taxi to runway 9.
Let me switch
Runway
to my
9,
bombs.
That's the other one.
TV.
We're gonna take off in the wrong direction. 51. Alright, so we're gonna disregard that and we're gonna hit south.
Okay. Sounds good to me. We can go south.
Alright, finally, viewers, after
Second.
literally
There we
a half
go.
hour.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. We're
What do I
gonna
set for the hobos?
I don't remember.
Okay, I think it's about 35. But yeah, like Whisper was about to say, to all you Salacious viewers, we're absolutely going to be mitigating that from occurring again.
Yeah,
our goal is to create a dynamic server.
So
We can basically do a sortie. The objective is to do a sortie, and the next live stream is going to be a continuation of that mission. So it'll all be in like a story mode.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of making just a dynamic server that we can have a lot of options for what to do to practice different aircraft and different weapons.
That is
we don't
a good
have to
idea
spend
as well.
35 minutes looking for a thing.
So not only that, I think we should do dynamic missions like what you were saying, and we should do campaigns like what I was saying, where we design a campaign for
Yeah, I
us.
thought about that.
A long-term campaign.
Big Solo says time to watch the flying bricks while eating McDonald's. That's always fun.
Heck yeah. Enjoy your ease.
Speed 100.
You're gonna wait for me. Okay, it's cool. I'll just chop liver, bro.
Oh, I'm showing nails 11 o'clock. And nails 11 o'clock. Gears moving. Flaps up. Gear up.
definitely got some asymmetry on this loadout here.
Mud, 2 o'clock. Patriots.
My frame rate is freaking awful. I'm so sorry you guys are dealing with that.
40. It's playable, but it's not really.
No, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible.
Bearing to the target. Helicopter there. There aren't any fighters in this area, fortunately. I don't want to have to, because we will absolutely get shit on if we have to go against anything. Unless it's a helicopter.
Yeah, that's the whole reason I put us over here.
Yeah.
That is the entire reason I put us over here.
I was thinking of going and doing like a laydown thing, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm going to just...
I'm just gonna do dive bombing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do dive cross. But obviously, get rid of that stuff that can shoot at us first. I have so much fuel, I'm just gonna poke through it.
I'm over here, got my TV on. Watching SpongeBob.
In the future, I will do a stream with the MiG-21. Maybe we'll add it. Maybe I'll make a little dogfighting arena for us, a new one that's not on the Nevada map. And then we can do some dogfighting again. We'll have to do a Phantom versus.
Yeah, we definitely will need to add a Phantom into that, that's for sure. That would be a lot of fun. A lot of the new aircrafts that we've been getting. But what do you think about making a dynamic campaign and then you and I get together and we come up with an idea?
Well, there is
I
an
mean, a dynamic server.
by the way.
Like you're going to do the dynamic server, but what do you think about coming up with an idea to do a campaign that takes us like 3 streams to complete?
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Like
can
we
do
fly,
something. I have
we
thought
fly
about making
pretty far, and then we land there, and then that's the end of that stream. The next one we fly the other third of the way, and then the last stream is like, or maybe the second stream is where we employ a target, or employ ordnance at the target, and the third stream is where we like get engaged on our way back to base or something. We got to do that.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Just
Yeah,
FYI,
we gotta really
we're
come up
going to
with
be like
logistics.
30 miles from the SA5 site. So,
Oh, you're about to get shot down, by the way.
Shit. We've been hit. We're hit. Oh
By
no,
what?
eject.
You just got shot.
no shit, but by what? The SA5 that never gave me a launch tone. That's cool.
Where the?
My RWR was on.
Mine's on too.
It
Where's the
was
SA5?
beeping, but I never got a launch tone. Why? Why?
I literally didn't see the missile plume. All I did was saw the missile
No, it would
approach
see
you.
the missile plume because it's you. I mean, you're like 36.
But you
miles
didn't. I
away.
didn't see it on F10.
No, me either. I don't. It's probably hidden.
What?
You're probably gonna get shot down too. Then
We're not even close enough to the SA-59. The SA-5's
SA-5's
range.
well, we are because that's what shot me down. The SA-5 has a range of like 140 miles, so we are well within it. We were 30 miles away, or 35 or 40.
How am I not getting engaged?
I don't know because this game hates me.
You could find a server that's good for a MiG-21 though.
We looked for a half hour. There aren't any. Only one is the Hoggit training server, which I couldn't find.
Well, there is always the guarantee. There's always the Marianas. They've got the training server where everything is like south of Guam.
Which oh yeah, what server is that though? What's it called?
That would be, I believe that is the return pre-contact one actually.
Let me look. I know what's this.
It's
server
either
is.
return pre-contact or like a dynamic training.
Yeah, I had looked for a lot of trainings, but I don't think I had found that one again because I was looking.
Oh
for
my god, you gotta be fucking with me.
What? What happened? I have a different training server that I had found.
There it is. Oh wait, Fox doesn't have any slots for what you need.
What happened to you though?
DC. Well, it
Oh,
DC'd because I DC'd it
yay.
because I got shot down.
Oh, okay. So the SA5. I don't think I got a launch tone. I mean, I am an idiot, as it turns out, with DCS. And one of my last streams, I got shot down because I forgot to turn the RWR on. Because when you do hot starts, it's off by default. But I don't know why it was on. I was getting spiked by stuff, but it. This one, the VFA 41 Mariana's training range. It's literally just there's a bunch of targets in random places that you can go blow up. It's
But you
so
don't have MiG-21s there.
I don't know if there are MiG-21s there. If there aren't, we can do Phantoms again.
But you can tell if there's MiG-21s there by clicking on the server and scrolling down.
I know, but I
and
forgot to do
it
that.
says, oh, well, there's not. I can tell you right now.
Of course not. Why would you have a training server that has, different aircraft on?
Dude, that would make sense. Don't be stupid.
I know. Why? What? Why? 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 Why?
There is,
Why?
oh,
Why?
here we go.
Why?
There
do you
is a
only put,
MiG-21
like,
on this one, though.
which one is that?
The early Cold War server. Yeah, let's go.
I looked at
Oh,
that
let's see
one.
how this
I've looked at that before, I think, but
Oh, never mind. Then don't.
I don't remember
Dude.
why I had rejected that. Or maybe I have them saved. I forget. Tomorrow I am making a dynamic server because I'm so sick of there being no servers that are anything at all like what I want to do. But
maybe there are, but we're just not looking in the right place. And also, who names
Boneyard, that was
these servers, bro? Like, who is responsible? What kind of AI
it makes it hard to find them.
brain is naming? Like, if people name the server Cold War era aircraft between these years and these years, then we would.
There
that
are
would make everything so
some
much
that
easier.
say that, but then they have.
There's no organization.
Is this the extended Vietnam one? The early Cold War servers, Cold War 1973 to 1977, extended Vietnam. Is that the one you looked at?
That's the one I'm on with my face hole right now.
Yeah, I have looked at that one and it's decent. I have it favorited. I haven't played on it yet, but isn't it like a lot of SAMs and fighters and things? So it's not a good practice one.
Let me see if there's a lot of SAMs and fighters. Let me release the slot.
I forget. I think you can see them in the F10 map on.
No, you can't. You can only see them when you're released of a slot.
Oh boy.
There's MiG-21 BISs.
I mean,
yeah. There's enemy MiG-21 BISs, MiG-20, Mi-24Ps, and that's about it. MiG-27Ks.
I know I've seen some other MiGs that are on that, but
MiG-19Ps.
I'm not like scared of those. It's just
there's like 4 of them around.
There's other fighters though that spawn, aren't there? That shoot them down like AI ones.
I don't know. Let me see if I can spawn.
The thing is, it's like in the Phantom, at least at the moment for me, because I cannot do within visual range combat. I cannot do it, period.
It's just out of the question.
So I've tried it a lot of times. I have never shot anything down within visual range ever. Of course, there's 4 that are orbiting around there, obviously. And then everything else that's there. There's an SA3 site. Oh, the SA3 site got knocked out. Actually, its radar's gone. That's cool. We could do that.
We could do that, but there's a lot of triple. Yeah, I can go in with an F-16 and fuck them all up.
There aren't F-16s on this server.
Oh, what's the newest thing they've got?
Tomcat.
I could do I could do Captain Tomcat.
I mean, I could do it in the Phantom. It's just I have to just not get within visual range, because if I do, then I might as well eject.
Well, no, you can press the
But there's
cage button to lock on within visual range.
No, I know how to do it, but it's like,
Oh.
my point is that you can't turn with a MiG-21 in the Phantom. You will lose. And it's
that might
so
be
hard
true.
against... I mean, there's an AI, like, Phantoms that are going after them. So we could do that. We just have to... It's just that these MiG-21s are vicious.
Yeah,
And
dude,
it's
those are really, those are like combative against an F-16, bro. Those things are agile as fuck.
they're not really an issue against F-16 because you use the Gehemics and then you just fuck them up when they're like on your 3 o'clock. Like, that's not hard. It's not hard to kill them. It's really easy, but they are maneuverable. It's just if you're in the Phantom that does not like to turn, it's difficult too because the AI flight models aren't, as I said, not spectacular. So they'll match you in the vertical and you'll still stall before them, which I think is technically like impossible, but DCS. So,
But no logistics.
I mean, this would be great if we.
Okay, I found the perfect server.
What? Because it's already like kind of approaching.
I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it. This is the
playing.
and it has.
All right, just what's it called?
Slot.
What's it called?
It's the NA server 2.
What?
TAWDCS.org -NA server 2 -public mission Mariana shooting range V1.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this for a little bit and then I'm going to go to bed because my plan was to stop streaming at this time, but it took us 45 minutes to find a fucking server, so.
Well, bro, you can bounce if you need to.
No, I'm not, because I've just been spending the last 45 minutes sitting here. I'll be watching anyway, but still.
Wait till we actually do something. I got people tuned in. Thank all of this little group that I've got. You guys are extremely patient, I must say. The viewer count hasn't seemed to diminish.
Yeah, appreciate that. Alright, Anderson is there. Now watch there not be a MiG-21 slot here. Oh my god, there is.
I checked before I told you to join. I checked.
Miracle.
No, it's because I freaking checked.
Alright, okay, so I'm gonna take the MiG-21.
Anderson?
Yes.
Nice. Let's shoot down some stuff air to air. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna practice that.
What is the stuff we can shoot down? Where is it?
Northwest. We've got helicopters. We've got to the south more helicopters, and we've got far west, pretty high up, some bombers we can go after.
Oh, there's Su-33s as well. I don't know if they'll turn with us.
Exactly. They're not gonna mess with us.
I don't know if they'll turn with us or not, if they'll try to. I want to take some...
I'm doing a AAA setup, that's for sure.
Anti-air.
Yeah. I'm doing air-to-air a long range, though.
Alright, I'll take some of both. Let's do a Cuban MiG.
Oh, are we gonna... Okay, well, which type of Phantom do I want to be?
Let's do Cuba. That's cool. So are you gonna go after those Su-33s, or what are you gonna go after?
Yeah. We should both try that.
Why? They're so far away, and if they turn to... I don't know if they're gonna just be passive, just flying there or not.
But why the fuck? Okay, there we go.
I might do...
Oh, this looks sick, dude.
I'm gonna do some air-to-ground stuff as well, I think. Will look sick.
This This livery I have looks absolutely dope.
Oh, the German this one is retiring the Alright,
Yep.
now I have to pull up the manual. 'cause I
That's the
forget how to do
farewell,
this.
is what they called it.
Yep. I know how to do this. I don't like turbines.
My lag is so good. I love this.
Pull up my manual because I'm gonna need a refresher.
Complete.
Alright, now I want to do these switches, and then I need this, and
Taxiing
this.
out.
And I need this, and then I want to
Let's see. The closest runway entrance would be to the right here.
put this on, turn those on, back that a little bit.
We're in AA.
What did I forget? Fuel tanks.
I don't know, man. You're in the MiG. I'm sorry. I can't give you any advice.
I know. I've forgotten something, but I forget. Oh, because I had moved my throttle, so now it's out of. Okay.
You've forgotten something, but you forget what it is. Those are wise words from Whisper DCS.
No, I because I had moved my throttle because like my physical throttle, and it kind of did the reverse of what I wanted to. I don't know how to explain, but like. All right, so I'm gonna do this flight, and then I'm gonna go to bed.
Gonna look up Duo first. Aha! See, I heard no denial.
I was focused on.
He's looking up Duo already. Can you hear my Phantom taking off?
I can't hear anything else.
Is it that loud?
Definitely.
What thrust do these engines have? I think they're like 30, about like 32,000 total.
Each? Oh, total? Yeah, something
Yeah,
like
not
that.
each, because the F-16 is 40.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, yes, it is. It's like 40 or 45, I think.
No, it's not. The F-35 is like 40, and that is the most powerful engine fitted to a fighter ever, I believe. The F-16
Oh,
is like
F-16 is probably like
it's
25 then.
something like that, yeah. Yeah, it depends on the engine because they fitted a lot of different variants. Alright, I'm gonna go and do my air-to-ground stuff first, actually.
Really? Before you shoot any air missiles?
Yeah. No, or do you want me to join up with you and do...
No, do your air to ground first and then join up.
Okay,
I'm turning toward the, Yeah, I'm turning toward the enemies here. There's a lot showing up on the radar. Oh, I thought the server was gonna
I know,
reset. I was gonna lose my fucking
I was
mind.
so pissed.
Frame rate is awful. But the temps are good. I'm at 38 Celsius.
You're not Why don't I
Alright,
have
ladies and
my-
gents. What the heck? All those things are
There it is.
gone. Alright, well, these guys are way too fast. I'm not going to be able to catch up with them. In a Phantom, that's not happening. We're going to just shoot down the helicopters.
The Phantom
Wait,
is
enemy
is
attack flight inbound for Guam.
You do know that the Phantom is designed as an interceptor and is intended to be a Mach 2 interceptor, right?
Yeah, but I'm not going to catch up to something that's flying away from me at 30,000 feet at 400 knots.
Why, 35,000 feet go full burn. You do it.
Boy, I tell you what, that's not how physics works, boy. I tell you what, son.
Well, it is. You would gain on them. Your closure rate would just be not super high and it would take a while.
I'm shooting down the L-39s. I see two L-39s over here by Rhoda. Going after them. What are you dropping on, though? If you're doing air to ground, are your targets going to be the ones to the south?
I don't know yet, probably.
There's a big group of Urals to the south. You can just...
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
There's a group of 4 helicopters.
You. Oh, you're way over there.
Oh, I'm engaging the JF-17s turning toward me at about Angels 30. So I guess I did catch up with them after all. Yeah, I need you to lock, my good sir. Oh, lock the other person. Oh, there they are. Okay, it's a 3-ship, I think. Why can't you see them from this distance?
How is that?
On the nose, then lock onto them. I press the cage button and it switches them to 5 miles distance.
Yes, that's what the cage button does.
But I need him to switch to at like 10.
Yeah, so you need to... I figured actually off the top of my head how you get him to stop doing that.
Oh, got a lock bogey. Switching to arm. Radar mode on. In range. Missile away.
Actually managed to take off in the night. Yay.
Nicely done, my friend. Nicely done. Takeoffs are difficult in that.
They're a little weird.
Good job handling the weight control.
Did it. I remember to set the gear back to neutral.
You gotta trim that thing big time when it comes to takeoff.
Yeah, sometimes. Well, not really.
Alright, and... firing... Fox 2. Fox. Come on, Fox 1. Oh, my tanks are in the way. I need to drop my tanks.
Yeah, you have to drop the centerline tank.
How do I do that?
Select the centerline pylon, and then the black knob with the red button that says push to jettison, you need to set that all the way down. So then it's
Oh.
just selecting stores and then push it, and then it'll go
I
away.
think I got it. Oh, never mind. I just dropped all of them instead. And that's a splash. Unlock that target. Unlock this target. And Fox 1. Splash. This is a Fox 1, right? This is not a Fox 2.
What? Sparrows?
Yeah.
Sparrows are Fox 1, side one is Fox
Yeah.
2, and
That's
then
Fox
Fox 3.
Hammer's Fox 3.
Yep.
Oh. 11 o'clock target. Closing in. Unlock.
Okay.
Lock him. He's straight ahead. Am I all out of missiles? No, I have heat seekers. Fox 2. Splash. Oh, I should probably RTB because now I don't have any tanks.
12,000.
What is... Oh, does that say stores? Yeah, it does say stores. That was my bad. I don't know how to switch to center.
Press the button. Select the store. The knob doesn't select the stations. The knob is what... It's for the different kinds of
You
things.
switch to stores, and then you select which stores you want to drop.
Set
I
it
see.
down, and
So
then you
set on
select
the
the station, and then you
Arm
press
and
it.
disarm page. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
Is that it right there? Yes.
That was my bad. I should have just leaned my head over and zoomed into the tanks on the bottom there. I thought pointing the arrow all the way to the very bottom would be for the center tank.
Nope. No, it's just for the
That's for
kind
all
of
the stores that were highlighted.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, if you have missiles, the Sparrows, I think on the aft stations under the fuselage, I don't think you have to drop the tanks. But if you have the forward ones, you do have to drop whatever stores are on the center because they're too close together, they'll hit it when they drop. So it won't let you fire them. Or release. Yeah, so you have to...
And that was the aircraft that won the highest bid?
I mean, it was a good aircraft. It was, as I said, it's an interceptor and a bomb truck. It can carry way more ordnance, like tonnage or
Oh, that's
pounds
true.
than the B-17 could in World War II. It flies at Mach 2. It can carry 20,000
You tell me this
pounds
thing
of
can
fuel.
carry more than a B-17?
Oh yeah, Strike Eagle. A lot of aircraft post World War II could do that.
What?
I mean, the B-17 couldn't carry a ridiculously massive payload, at least for today's standards or post World War II standards. So.
Yeah, whereas now we're talking B-2 bombers that can carry what, over 1 million pounds?
I don't think that many, but a lot.
Well, I'm thinking the whole aircraft would be over 1 million pounds of weight. Bombs and fuel included.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think it's? They
Well,
don't think they get that heavy?
I don't know about
A Boeing 747 fully loaded
I know that,
is
but that's
about
a Boeing
over 1
747,
million.
which is way bigger and carries
It is
way
pretty
more
big, you're right,
fuel
you're
than
right.
people. This says max takeoff weight 376,000 pounds for B-2.
Oh, that they keep it conservative then.
Well, no, it's just, it's not, it's a big aircraft, but, I mean, the 747 is massive, and it's mostly
Yeah,
fuel.
that is true. 747 is still smaller than the A380 though.
Yes, that is true.
Apparently, the A380's wingspan is the entire width of, like, not the wingspan, but just one wing on the A380. It's the entire wingspan of just like a regular A310 or A320 or something like that.
Yeah, probably. That sounds about
The
right.
entire aircraft.
Well,
So like each
I've seen a
wing
bunch
is
of
the
A380s.
whole plane.
Well, I mean, the Tomcat, one of its stabs is the size of the whole wing of an A4 Skyhawk.
No.
Oh my fucking god, I got shot down. I'm done. I'm done for today.
No. Oh, that's a bummer. What did
Alright.
you get shut down with though?
Fucking no. Alright, thank you everybody for watching. Appreciate it. Join Discord. See you next time. Done with this fucking shit.